What's up guys, Eric from the gym. Today we're doing intermediate core. I have Manu helping me. We're gonna go over balance ball crunches, balance ball transfers, opposite hand to opposite foot, and balance ball alternating Superman. Let's get it. To start this exercise, you're gonna be sitting on the balance ball to get your feet established. You want your feet kind of shoulder width apart. Now all you have to do is take one step forward and then lean back till your lower back is on the ball. You don't want your upper back on the ball to support it because then you're not using as much of your core. You're gonna have your hands at your head and you're just gonna come up into a crunch and come back down. Now while you're doing it, you wanna make sure that you're looking straight up, you're not looking down, curving your spine. That's part of the exercise, is making sure that you're stabilizing again with the spine and coming up. This is more of an upper ab exercise. All right, for this exercise, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be transferring the ball from your hands to your feet. When you do that, you wanna make sure that your lower back is always in contact with the mat. So when you bring your legs down, if your lower back starts to arch, that means you went too low and you're actually using your lower back and not your lower abs. So when you come up, you wanna make sure that you're bringing both hands and feet in the air. They're gonna stay in the air the whole time throughout the exercise. And when you come up, you wanna make sure you're doing a little bit of a crunch to reach, but you're also coming up with your legs to make sure that you're working those lower abs. Your hands and feet are coming up at the same time and they're going down at the same time. So each rep, they're coming up and they're coming down. When you bring the ball into your feet and then back into your hands, that equals 1 rep. This exercise is similar to a bicycle. The only difference is that you're gonna be keeping your arms and your legs straight throughout the whole exercise. Now what you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you're staying within your range of motion. And in order to find your range of motion, you're gonna bring your legs up and your hands up, and then you're gonna come down slowly, and you wanna make sure that your lower back is always in contact with the mat. If you go down too low, your lower back will start to come up. That means you went down too far. Now, once you find your range of motion, what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring the opposite hand to the opposite foot. Now, it's just a general direction. Your legs are longer than your hands, so I don't expect you to actually touch your foot. It's just you're reaching for your foot. As you do this, your upper body or your arms are coming across and your shoulders coming off the mat. That gets your upper abs. When your legs come up, it's getting the lower abs, and that reach to the opposite direction gets that rotational contraction that incorporates your obliques. This exercise is a variation of a regular Superman. We're gonna be using the balance ball to give us leverage so that we can have a greater range of motion, allowing us to contract the lower back a little bit more. And so the way we start is we're gonna go on top of the balance ball. Good. And you wanna make sure you evenly distribute your weight between your upper body and your lower body. The balance aspect is gonna make you use those stabilizer muscles a little bit more. And when you come up, so you're gonna come up one leg at a time. And the reason why we're doing is because if you would try to balance on the ball, it's gonna make it very hard and you might fall off. So we want the hands and feet to be able to stabilize as we're doing the exercise so that you're not worried about falling off the ball or anything like that. And your focus is on contracting your lower back. So same way when you come in is focusing on your abs. When you go the opposite direction, you're focusing on your lower back. And that's it for our intermediate core workout. Each one you want to make sure that you're doing about 20 reps on these because it's abs. Most people aren't trying to get the abs bigger, so you want to do a lot of reps. The ones that require alternating, you want to do 20 each. On the balance ball transfer, that is a more difficult exercise, so you might want to do maybe 12 to 15 each, just so you don't wear out your core. But if you can't do that, you start with however many reps you can and then try to work your way up. But that's it for this video. Take a look out for our next. If you haven't done so, make sure that you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.